right, the Boxing Writers of America revealed awards for Fighter of the Year, Trainer of the Year, and all that type stuff. So, um, let's look at it, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. I guess this is the publication that matters the most over ESPN, Ring Magazine. These are Boxing Writers of America. Okay. Um, they gave Fighter of the Year to Naoya Inoue. Doesn't surprise me. He became undisputed and fought twice last year. Had a big win over Stephen Fulton. So at the end of the day, I always say this, man, that you know, it's kind of a deduction when you're a black fighter out there. So they're gonna look for any reason not to give you an awards because they tired of seeing the same black faces dominate the sport of boxing. So when they get anybody that's new, these are the same writers even before this new media shit kicked off. These are the same writers that's gonna look to give anybody that's non-black, they gonna look to give them the award over a black fighter because they tired of seeing the same black faces dominate. I keep telling y'all that. And for my opinion, I just didn't like the fact that, Terrence Crawford fought once that year, but he had the biggest event. But that's to each his own. I don't have an issue with Naoya winning it, but I gotta call a spade, and that's just what it is. And that's just what it is, man. I keep telling y'all, man, it is it's a deduction, man, when you get in there and you black in this shit, man. Your own writers be against you. Got to understand. Only time the majority of fans root for black fighters is when they're in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time. But he deserved it. I mean, he fought more than once a year, and it wasn't Terrence Crawford fought. The rematch was supposed to be in December. And the first fight was so bad that it was so one-sided that no other company wanted to put no money up. So Errol Spence didn't come do what he's supposed to do, and he shouldn't be allowed to get a rematch after that. Terrence Crawford should be allowed to go and live his best life and do what he want to do. But then again, when it's Terrence Crawford's last opportunity at a payday, Errol Spence' last opportunity at a payday, ain't too much more you can do about it. So they gave Munguia over Derevchenko Fight of the Year. I disagree with that. I thought Fight of the Year, it was Anthony Yarde and Anthony Yarde and Arthur Beterbiev. That was by far better than Jaime Munguia and Derevchenko. Did people forget that fight? People don't, and I know it was early in the year, man. I watched that Munguia and Derevchenko fight. It was not better than Anthony Yarde and and Arthur Beterbiev, excuse me. It was not better than that fight. That's crazy to me. That was not better than that fight. It simply wasn't. But like I continue to say, man, boxing, man, I don't know where people's brains be at. I don't know why Beterbiev. People say, oh, he's not on the pound for pound. Beterbiev already been, one of the top 3 fighters in boxing. I don't care what nobody say, bro. He already been one of the top 3 fighters in boxing. He can make an argument for being number 1. Ryan McIntyre is the first time winner as the Boxing Writers Association 2003 Trainer of the Year. Chris Eubanks, Crawford win. Bill Haney, Shingo, and Inoue, must be a Inoue. That Andy Lee and Shane McGuinness was the other guys that was up for the fight. And then, like I said before, man, good for Bomac. I think he was saying on Fight Hype that part of, probably one of the reasons that he got it was because he went to jail. Because he went to jail, and that might have played into, part of the story or whatever. But I could definitely see that being the reason why. But But I mean, that is what it is. But yeah, congratulations to Bomac. You know, yeah, I don't have a problem with him getting fighter of the year at all. I mean, for trainer of the year at all. It's cool for him. Um, so shout out to him. Let's keep going. About Tim Bradley won Analyst of the Year. I think some people would disagree with that. But like I said, when you start talking about sports analysts, um, a lot of people got different opinions on sports analysts. There's tremendous of different opinions on sports analysts. You know, that's one of the more controversial things. A guy that you love calling fights or calling a specific sport, somebody else hate. So, shout out to Tim Bradley. You know, transitioning from boxer into to to uh to analyst. Former world light heavyweight contender John Iceman Scully was voted the Boxer Writers Associate 2003 Marvin Khan Good Guy Award winner amongst the strong group. So I don't know what good guy. I guess good work he did outside the ring. Um, it says former Showtime senior vice president in charge of production, executive producer of Showbox Next Generation, Gordon Hall is the Boxers Writers Association 2023. Barney Nagler, World War winner for long and meritorious service winner. So yeah, what a shout out to him. Lisa McClennan, who takes care of her from her brother, middleweight champion Gerald McClennan. Shout out to her. The McClennans is the Boxer Writers Association's John McCain, Bill Crawford, Courage winner. Yeah, shout out to her, man. That's a really, really sad story. She's still taking care of Gerald McClennan after his fight with from Nigel Benn and all that. Mana Serrano is the 2023 Boxing Writers Association Female of the Year. So shout out to her. So she's the female fighter of the year. So Sugar Ray Robinson Award Fighter of the Year 23 nominated was David Benavidez, Terrence Crawford, Tank Day. I know why Tank Davis was in there. Devin Haney, Naoya. Better BF came in second for the Fighter of the Year with Anthony Yard. That should have won it easily, in my opinion. Eddie Fuss Trainer of the Year. Other contenders were Bill Haney, Shingo, Inoue, like I said, Inoue Dad, Andy Lee, Shane McGuinness, Brian McIntyre. Shane McGuinness won the best trainer in the UK by far. Custom Model Manager of the Year award went to Bill Haney. So Bill Haney left with something. Keith Conley, Bill Haney, Ingus Klimov was up for that award. The Good Guy Award went to John Scully. Sam Tubb Award, excellent in broadcasting journalism. That went to Tim Bradley. Other Jim Gray, Dave Harmon, Mauro Ranallo, and James Smitty Smith. Never heard of some of them guys. Barney Nagler Award, the Meritorious Service 2023. Gordon Hall, Henry Hess, Don Maskey, John Shepard, Bruce Silverglade. Like I said, Gordon Hall won it. So you see all this stuff. So this is how they voted. I disagree with a lot of this. But hey, it is what it is. What's so funny is people don't even really know who the writers be anymore. They don't know who we be. Dun-dun, dun-dun. They don't know. They don't be knowing who the writers is no more. A lot of writers don't put their name on stuff. They got aliases right now because they know they be writing that bullshit. They know they be writing that bullshit. They know they be writing that bullshit. They know it. They know it. They know it. They know it. At least Stevie Kim and Dougie Fisher used to stand on business. They used to put their name on shit. For real. A lot of these guys be hiding behind, the writing and stuff. And then they don't be having no credentials. Just because you went to school don't mean you know about don't mean you know about the sport. Real talk. Don't mean you know about the sport. So, like I said before, a lot of these writers, man, actually reading all these 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 articles and stuff of that nature, and they used to be set mad bias and mad racial bias up in there, And it don't sound like they knew what they talking about. That's what spawned the new media. It just wasn't technology because the writers wasn't doing what they were supposed to do. That's just what it is. So let me know what you girls and guys think about it. But shout out to the winners. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere from Spotify, Anchor, Twitch, Twitter, Kick, the whole nine. Find me everywhere there. Appreciate the love, support. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Peace.